Now that our 8 special guests are in position, the wait is over. Let's have a little look at how the draw is set to work.
Gather around, everyone. This is important. We need to begin this campaign with a win. We have a great team, so let's make it count. 32 nations will be vying for success at the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023 in Australia and New Zealand. Let's focus on the basics. For the draw, there will be 4 pots, each containing 8 teams. The pot allocation for the teams is decided by the latest FIFA Coca-Cola Women's World Ranking, with the 6 top-ranked teams put into pot 1, along with co-hosts New Zealand and Australia. All the other qualified teams will be placed in pots 2, 3 and 4 according to their ranking. Pot 4 will also contain 3 placeholders for the winners of next year's 10-team playoff tournament, which will take place from the 17th to the 23rd of February in Auckland, Tamaki Makaurau and Hamilton Kirikiriroa. That was a good warm-up. Now let's highlight the pots and the teams. In pot 1, New Zealand and Australia will be identified by 2 different coloured balls and will go into position A1 and B1 as co-hosts. They will be joined by the 6 top-ranked teams: United States of America, Sweden, Germany, England, France, and Spain. In pot 2, we have Canada, the Netherlands, Brazil, Japan, Norway, Italy, People's Republic of China, and Korea Republic. For pot 3, Denmark, Switzerland, the Republic of Ireland, Colombia, Argentina, Vietnam, Costa Rica, and Jamaica. And finally, pot 4 will consist of Nigeria, the Philippines, South Africa, Morocco, and Zambia. They will be joined by the 3 winners from the playoff tournament. A great formation, don't you think? Now the teams will be drawn, one at a time, starting with pot 1 and ending with pot 4. As the teams are revealed, they take positions in groups named A to H. The teams drawn from pot 1 will go into the first position in each group. Those teams in pots 2, 3 and 4 don't have pre-assigned positions. Instead, their placement in the groups will be drawn randomly. That was a solid first half. Now it's time to finish this off. There are a few extra rules for the draw. No 2 teams from the same qualification zone, except Europe, can be drawn together in the same group. For example, you can't have 2 Asian nations or 2 South American nations in the same group. That means some teams in pots 2, 3 and 4 may have to be allocated into a different group out of alphabetical order. If that happens, we'll go back to the group that was skipped for the next team that is drawn. With 11 European teams in the draw and a possible 12th from the playoff tournament, every group will have at least 1 European team, and the maximum number of European teams in any group can only be 2. How about that? A great performance and the ideal result. Now it's time to kick off the draw.
Dear guests and all of our viewers watching around the world, it is the moment you've been waiting for. It's now time for the start of the draw for the FIFA Women's World Cup Australia and New Zealand 2023. Let's have a look at the teams in pot 1.
New Zealand, Australia, United States of America, Sweden, Germany, England, France, Spain.
The very meaning of footballing powerhouses with some pretty vocal support here this evening. Those the 8 teams in pot 1. So, Carly, should we get the ball rolling?
I think everybody's waiting.
Maya, could you please step up to pot 1 and draw the blue ball to confirm the first co-host, New Zealand?
New Zealand.
New Zealand are participating in their 6th FIFA Women's World Cup and their 5th in a row, having been present at each final tournament since 2007. So New Zealand in Group A. Kate, please could you step up to pot A and draw the blue ball to confirm their position?
A1.
As is traditional, New Zealand the co-hosts in A1. Maya, could you please step up to pot 1 again and draw the yellow ball to confirm the other co-hosts, Australia?
Australia.
Australia are competing in their 8th consecutive FIFA Women's World Cup. Their best ever performance came in the quarterfinals in 2007, 2011, and 2015. So Australia in Group B. Kate, please step up to pot B and draw the yellow ball to confirm their position.
B1.
Position B1 for Australia. Maya, could you please stir the balls? Draw the next team from pot 1, please.
Spain.
Spain are appearing in their 3rd successive FIFA Women's World Cup after making their debut at Canada 2015. So Spain into Group C. Zoe, please step forward to pot C and draw the red ball this time.
C1.
Position C1 for Spain. Getting warmed up, Maya? Please draw the next team from pot 1.
England.
Recently crowned European champions, England are participating in their 6th FIFA Women's World Cup and 5th in succession. So Group D for England. Zoe, please step forward to pot D and draw the red ball for us.
D1.
D1 for England. Okay, Maya, step up to pot 1, stir the balls a little bit. Draw the next team, please.
USA.
The United States of America have won the last 2 editions of the FIFA Women's World Cup and are the most successful team in the history of the tournament with 4 titles. Your smile really does get bigger every time you say that. Group E for the USA. Ian, over to you, please. Please step forward to pot E and draw the red ball.
E1.
Position E1 for defending champions, the USA. Maya, could you please draw the next team from pot 1?
France.
Quarterfinalists on home soil in 2019, France are participating in their 5th FIFA Women's World Cup and 4th in succession. So France into Group F. Ian, please step forward to pot F and draw the red ball for us.
F1.
Position F1 for France. Maya, two teams remaining. Let's see what one will be drawn next from pot 1.
Sweden.
Sweden have never missed a FIFA Women's World Cup and have reached the semifinals of the tournament on 4 occasions.
So Sweden into Group G. Alexi, that means it's over to you. Please step forward and draw the red ball.
G1.
Position G1 for Sweden.
Last and final ball remains to confirm the team.
Germany.
2003 and 2007 winners, Germany have successfully maintained their record of appearing at every FIFA Women's World Cup since the first edition in 1991.
So to conclude pot 1, Germany in Group H. Alexi, please step forward and draw the remaining red ball for us.
H1.
Position H1 for Germany. Maya, thank you very much indeed. Let's quickly move on and now have a look at pot 2.
Canada, the Netherlands, Brazil, Japan, Norway, Italy, People's Republic of China, Korea Republic.
So now we have the possibility of some draw constraints as we have 3 Asian teams in pot 2. They need to be kept apart from Australia, whilst Canada can't join the United States in the same group either. So Carly, let's get going and see what happens.
Let's go. Gilberto, your time to shine now. Could you please step up to pot 2 and draw the first team, please?
Norway.
Winners in 1995, Norway have never missed a FIFA Women's World Cup final tournament since 1991.
So Norway drawn into Group A. Kate, please step up to pot A and do the honours for us.
A2.
A2 for Norway, so that means we have the opening fixture of next year's World Cup confirmed. Norway against New Zealand right here in Auckland.
Exciting. Gilberto, could you please give the balls a spin, please? Draw the next team from pot 2.
Canada.
It is Canada's 8th straight qualification for the FIFA Women's World Cup. Their best showing came at USA 2003 when they finished in 4th place.
So Canada into Group B. Kate, please step up, give those balls a little stir for us and confirm their position.
B4.
Position B4 for Canada in the same group as co-hosts Australia.
Gilberto, please draw the next team from pot 2, please.
Japan.
2011 FIFA Women's World Cup winners, Japan are the only Asian nation to have featured in all 9 editions of the FIFA Women's World Cup.
Group C for Japan. So Zoe, that's over to you. Please step up to pot C and draw the ball for us.
C4.
Position C4 for Japan.
Gilberto, next team from pot 2, please.
China, PR.
The People's Republic of China will be seeking their 8th straight run to the knockout phase of the FIFA Women's World Cup. In 1999, they finished runners-up after a dramatic penalty shootout with USA.
So the People's Republic of China going into Group D. That's over to you once again, please, Zoe, to step up to pot D and draw one of those balls for us.
D4.
Position D4 for the People's Republic of China in the same group as England.
Gilberto, I think you know the deal now. Please draw the next ball from pot 2. See which team that will be.
Netherlands.
Runners-up to the United States in 2019, the Netherlands are featuring at their 3rd successive FIFA Women's World Cup.
And guess which group they've been drawn into? The Netherlands, Group E, alongside the USA. Ian, please step up to pot E and confirm their position for us.
E3.
Position E3 for the Netherlands.
Gilberto, a few more teams remaining. Please draw the next team from pot 2. It's getting exciting.
Brazil.
I didn't even need to know what team it was. Your face gave it away. Ever present in all 9 editions of the FIFA Women's World Cup, Brazil's best achievement is reaching the 2007 final, which they lost 2-0 to Germany.
So Brazil heading into Group F. Ian, please step forward and let us know what position in the group.
F3.
Position F3 for Brazil in the group at the moment, alongside France.
Gilberto, 2 more teams remain. Let's see what team will be drawn next from pot 2.
Italy.
Italy are making back-to-back appearances at the FIFA Women's World Cup, having ended their 20-year absence from the tournament at France 2019.
So Italy into Group G alongside Sweden. Alexei, please step up to pot G for us and confirm the position.
G3.
Position G3 for Italy.
Last team from pot 2. Gilberto, please, to confirm.
Korea Republic.
Korea Republic are competing in their 4th FIFA Women's World Cup and their 3rd in a row, with their best performance record coming in 2015 when they reached the knockout phase.
So the Korea Republic heading into Group H. Alexei, back to you, please, to conclude pot 2 for us.
H4.
Position H4 for the Korea Republic. Alexei, thank you very much. Gilberto, thank you too. That means we're now at the halfway stage, 2 pots down, 2 to go. So let's have a look at the teams in pot 3.
Denmark, Switzerland, the Republic of Ireland, Colombia, Argentina, Vietnam, Costa Rica, Jamaica.
So those the teams in pot 3, and now the draw is set to get even more interesting. There's a pretty high chance we'll encounter some more constraints, so we might have to start jumping around a little bit, but let's get going and see what happens.
Hopefully not too complicated. Julie, your time to shine now. Could you please step up to pot 3, give the balls a stir, draw the first team from pot 3.
Switzerland.
Switzerland's only previous appearance at the FIFA Women's World Cup was in 2015 when they progressed through to the round of 16.
Switzerland being placed into Group A. So Kate, please step forward to pot A for us to give those balls a little swirl and see where we end up.
A4.
Position A4 for Switzerland.
Julie, please draw the next team from pot 3.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica are featuring at the FIFA Women's World Cup for the second time after making their debut at Canada 2015.
So Costa Rica unable to be placed into Group B because they're in the same confederation as Canada. That means that they get placed into Group C. So Zoe, please step forward to pot C for us.
C2.
Position C2 for Costa Rica. Not a bad opening game for them against Spain.
Very good. Julie, could you please draw the next team from pot 3? Doing great.
Republic of Ireland.
The Republic of Ireland have qualified for the first time for the FIFA Women's World Cup after beating Scotland in the European playoffs.
And the Republic of Ireland heading into Group B. Kate, please step forward and confirm their position. Remember, if it's B2, it means they will be the opening opponents for co-hosts Australia.
B2.
Wow.
And there we have it. What an opening World Cup fixture for the Republic
Debut opening
of
game.
Ireland.
Julie, could you please draw the next team from pot 3?
Denmark.
Two-time quarterfinalists Denmark have ended a 16-year absence from the FIFA Women's World Cup by qualifying for next year's tournament.
Denmark heading into Group D. So Zoe, please step forward and let us know their position.
D3.
Position D3 for Denmark in the same group as England and the People's Republic of China.
Julie, you know the deal. Please select the next ball to confirm the next team from pot 3.
Jamaica.
Jamaica will make their second successive appearance at the FIFA Women's World Cup by following their debut participation in France.
So Jamaica unable to head into Group E because they're the same confederation as the USA. That means that they are placed into Group F. And that means we come to you, Ian. Please step forward to pot F. to draw their position for us.
F2.
Position F2 for Jamaica. Their opening game will be against France.
Julie, could you please select the next team from pot 3?
Vietnam.
Vietnam have made history by becoming the first team from the nation to qualify for a men's or women's FIFA World Cup final tournament.
And Vietnam heading into Group E for next year's tournament. Ian, please step forward to pot E for us.
E2.
Position E2 for Vietnam. What an incredible first ever opening game at a World Cup against the defending champions, the USA, no less.
Yes, absolutely. Julie, could you please select the next team from pot 3?
Argentina.
Argentina are competing in their 4th FIFA Women's World Cup and 2nd in a row following their last appearance in France in 2019.
Argentina into Group G. That means we come back to you, Alexi. Please do the honors.
G4.
Position G4 for Argentina, their opener against Italy.
Julie, last and final ball to confirm team from pot 3.
Colombia.
It's Colombia's 3rd FIFA Women's World Cup, and their best showing was in 2015 when they qualified for the knockout phase for the first time.
So Colombia heading into Group H. Back to you, please, Alexi, to confirm their position.
H3.
Position H3 for Colombia, their opening game against the Korea Republic. Thank you very much indeed, Julie. So now to our final pot, pot 4.
Nigeria, the Philippines, South Africa, Morocco, Zambia. Group A, playoff winner. Group B, playoff winner. Group C, playoff winner.
So pot 4, we're down to the final pot, and as we've seen already, we might have some additional constraints when drawing these teams, especially the 3 playoff tournament winners. Let me just remind you, these playoff tournament placeholders have constraints based only on the top 4 seeds in the playoff tournament. They are Portugal, Chile, Chinese Taipei, and Papua New Guinea. So back to you, Carly, and let's get started.
Okay, last and final pot. Jeremy, could you please step up to pot 4, stir the balls, and draw the first team, please?
Philippines.
The Philippines team is the first team from the nation to qualify for a men's or women's FIFA World Cup final tournament.
So completing Group A, the Philippines. Kate, please step forward and draw the final ball of that group.
A3.
Position A3 for the Philippines.
Jeremy, could you please draw the next team from pot 4?
Group C playoff winner.
The Group C playoff winner will be the team that advances from the clash between the two finalists from the two matches between Chinese Taipei and Paraguay and Papua New Guinea and Panama.
There are a number of constraints here because of the Asian Confederation teams. So the Group C playoff winner will be placed into Group F. That means, Ian, we head over to you, please, to draw the final ball in Group F.
F4.
F4, the position for the Group C playoff winner.
Jeremy, could you please draw the next team from pot 4?
Nigeria.
Nigeria are the only African team to have qualified for all 9 editions of the FIFA Women's World Cup.
So Nigeria, we head back to Group B, which means, Kate, back to you, please.
B3.
Position B3 confirmed for Nigeria. Thank you, Kate. Your work here is done.
Jeremy, could you please draw the next team from pot 4?
Zambia.
Zambia are competing at the first FIFA Women's World Cup, having earned their spot via the 2022 Women's Africa Cup of Nations.
Zambia heading into Group C, so that means we come back to you, please, Zoe, to step forward to pot C.
C3.
Position C3 confirmed for Zambia in a group with Spain, Costa Rica, and Japan.
Jeremy, could you please step forward? Same deal. Draw the next team from pot 4.
Group B playoff winner.
Chile will take on the winner of the match between Senegal and Haiti for the Group B playoff slot.
Well, the Group B playoff winner will be heading into Group D. That means we head over to you, please, Zoe, to draw the final ball from that pot.
D2.
Position D2 means the Group B playoff winner will be England's opening opponents of the tournament.
3 more teams remaining. Jeremy, could you please draw the next team from pot 4?
Group A playoff winner.
The winner of the match between Cameroon and Thailand will play Portugal for the Group A playoff slot.
So the Group A playoff winner heads into Group E. That means we head back to you, please, Ian, to confirm their position.
E4.
Position E4 confirmed for the Group A playoff winner.
All right, Jeremy, let's see what next team you draw from pot 4.
South Africa.
2023 marks South Africa's 2nd successive appearance at a FIFA Women's World Cup.
Group G is where South Africa will be playing their football, which means we head over to you, Alexi, please.
G2.
position G2 for South Africa. They will be Sweden's first opponents.
And this is it. Jeremy, could you please draw the next ball to confirm the last and final team?
Morocco,
It's the first time Morocco has qualified for the FIFA Women's World Cup and the first time an Arab nation will play in the finals.
So Morocco heading into Group H. Alexi, please do the honors and draw the final ball for us.
H2.
H2, the position confirmed for Morocco. There will be Germany's opening game of the tournament. Thank you very much, Jeremy. And there you have it. The draw for the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023 has been completed. 29 teams have already qualified, with 10 more battling it out for those final 3 precious spots at February's playoff tournament. It has all been teed up perfectly as we head towards next year's main event. Let's just have a final look at the 8 groups.
In Group A, New Zealand, Norway, Philippines, and Switzerland.
In Group B, Australia, Republic of Ireland, Nigeria, and Canada.
In Group C, Spain, Costa Rica, Zambia, Japan.
In Group D, England, the Group B playoff winner, Denmark, and the People's Republic of China.
And in Group E, USA, Vietnam, Netherlands, Group A playoff winner.
Group F, France, Jamaica, Brazil, and the Group C playoff winner.
Group G, Sweden, South Africa, Italy, Argentina.
And Group H, Germany, Morocco, Colombia, and Korea Republic. How about that for a draw? What an incredible tournament we can look forward to. So many interesting fixtures and so much entertaining football to come. Let's just grab a few words from our legends. Maya, let me come to you first. You have played for the Football Ferns on the biggest stage. Now you've seen the draw. You know New Zealand's opening opponents. How do you assess their chances?
First of all, how good is this? Now we know who we've got, who we're playing. That opening match, New Zealand versus Norway, the Norwegians have been a world champ before, so it's going to be a huge, huge game, and the girls, they're going to be up for it. Yitka, what a game it's going to be. Playing in front of a home crowd, lifting them. They'll be motivated, they'll be ready to inspire, they'll be inspiring a new generation of, players, male and female. It's just going to be a great game, and just looking at the group, I think we're going to make some history. We're going to win a game, and let's get out of the group. Yeah.
And Gilberto, I know firsthand Brazil has produced some of the world's best players, but they have yet to lift this trophy. What is it going to take for them to win this World Cup?
It is an opportunity for them. But first of all, we have to say that we are very proud for what they have done. This is amazing what they have done over the last years. And now again, another chance in the very difficult tournament. They can be sure we are going to support them from the first minute until the last minute. And I want to see them in the final. And they just have to believe as much as everyone else.
Well, Brazil looking for their first FIFA Women's World Cup title. Ian, England won their first piece of major silverware just a couple of months ago. Now you've seen the draw. Do you believe they're capable of taking on the world, maybe even beating the world?
Yeah, I'm quite confident we can take on the world. I think European champions in our own backyard, the pressure that they were under to produce, they did it. We've got a great group of ladies and an elite manager. We've got a target on our back now. People want to beat us. That's what happens when you're a good team, and we've proven we can beat the best. We have beaten the best. We've beaten the best recently, in fact. And so
Shots fired.
like I say, it's It's something I'm looking forward to. I think they've earned the right to be an elite team, and so it's something that we're all looking forward to now.
Should we give Carly the right to reply as a two-time winner of this trophy? What chance do you think the US could do the three-peat, particularly in this climate where so many of the teams have made such great strides so quickly?
I mean, I'm confident about the group, but it's really not about the group because there's a lot of games to be played in a World Cup, and the competition just keeps getting stronger and better. And with 32 teams, I mean, this is going to be the best and the biggest, and I'm truly, really, really excited. The USA mentality has always been about us, and for starters, they all need to believe that they can do it. It is not impossible. It is going to be hard. You're going to have to weather the roller coaster ride that they're about to go on, but I have full confidence in them, and I hope that they can bring this trophy home.
Well, the countdown is on. Carly, thank you so much for your expertise. How amazing. Also, well, 8 special guests this evening. We have now finished the technical draw, but Mel McLaughlin and Kirsty Stanway will be back on stage to wrap up the show in just a few moments. Thank you all for joining us from around the world. See you next year for the greatest women's sporting event on Earth.